Of all the new clubs coming in 2024, there are a certain couple which I think could massively help you guys in terms of forgiveness and in terms of lowering your scores. So we've just seen the release of the brand new Callaway Paradym AI smoke range, and the driver will be getting all the headlines. We all know last year's Paradym was a spectacular driver, especially the triple diamond, and the fairway woods will also be getting a lot of the spoils. Introducing the brand new Callaway Paradym AI smoke hybrids. Now, these are designed to help you massively all the way throughout the bag. You might be saying, James, why is that? Because we all know that a hybrid is basically a replacement for a long iron. I can get a 3 hybrid, a 4 hybrid, maybe even a 5 hybrid if I feel like I struggle from that distance. What if I told you these go all the way down to an 8 hybrid? You can see here, this is what we have, and this is a 33-degree hybrid, and these are the clubs that I want to bring you guys today and show you exactly why I think they could help your game, because not only are we going to test them for numbers, but I'm going to test them against my irons and see exactly loft for loft what benefits you may well be getting with these irons. As you can see now on screen, there's loads of loft on these, there's loads of surface area, they are jam-packed full of technology, which I'll talk you through in this video. But to kick things off, we'll put these longer ones down. I'm going to go from 175 yards. Yes, that's right. I'm going to try and hit an 8-iron hybrid 175 yards consistently. Now, this isn't new to me because I actually did a challenge this year and I'm going out to America to do another challenge, a very special challenge on a special golf course using the 11 hybrids. I really enjoyed them. My dad's using them and he loves them. The one thing I'll say about these straight off the bat, they are not the cheapest of golf clubs. $299 each is going to be your retail price. But I must say, looking down at them, I really enjoy it. I love that kind of grey looking head. I love that we've got lots and lots of groove lines or sight lines on the face. And I also love that trajectory. Check that out. Are we going to get there with the first go? Go a little, go a little. 160 carry just in the front bunker, spinning at 6.9, spinning at nearly 7,000 for a hybrid. The one thing I will say is that shot came out incredibly high. You would anticipate that with a club that has so much surface area towards the back here and so much loft on the front. The technology in these is really interesting as well. So we have adjustability in every head. These are the HL version of the smoke hybrid, and I love the fact they are adjustable. I love the fact that you can pretty much hone every single club in to what you want. So if I was going for these clubs, I would definitely go for the fitting process. I'd go and try and get each loft as I want it so I can hit a specific window. And the big thing that no one will really test with these, and what I wanted to bring you guys is, are they versatile? Can I play these shots and get them to come out a little bit lower, a little bit further? I've had a warm-up already with them and I was hitting some really interesting distances, especially with this 8 hybrid. And you can see there, if I can just compress that a little bit more, I've pulled it because of the offset on the face, but that one's now carried 173, so it's carried the perfect distance. Unfortunately, it's going to take a lot more than a hybrid to get us out of there. But let's see how many greens we can hit. Then we're going to move up to the 5 and the 3 hybrid, because that's where a lot of golfers will potentially think, oh, you know what, this can really help my game. I can put these in the bag, I can change up. That's a green, and that's 182 yards with an 8-iron. The spins drop there to 5,000. You would anticipate a lower spin than with a standard 8-iron. And if you have a look at the numbers now on screen from when I tested this against my standard 8-iron, that's got a very similar loft on it. And so guys, I tested my Tacoma 7-iron at 34 degrees of loft against the Paradym 33-degree lofted hybrid, and as you can see, way more ball speed from the hybrid. That's going to come from more club head speed from shaft length and shaft material, but very interesting numbers. One thing I really enjoyed more about my iron though is just how much more consistent it actually was than the hybrid, which depending where you stuck it on the face did offer quite different results instead of the consistency is key. It's actually really interesting because one of the things that I'm desperate for with my irons is consistency. I want to have the same ball flight, the same shot window, and of course the same front to back dispersion. I managed that with my 8-iron, but with this bad boy, it starts to move front to back a little bit. So yes, you're going to get the forgiveness, and I'm well aware a lot of people will be saying, James, these aren't designed for you. They're not designed for many golfers that don't want to just make it a little bit easier. But I'm all for making golf easier. I think there's more people out there that want to make this easier than potentially a lot of people do think. Let's go one more with the 8. Can we hit that 175 carry again? and then you can hit lovely high towering shots like that. And it's really interesting because when I was out in Dallas for the Callaway launch, where we got to see all the brand new products coming for 2024, including the new Paradym AI smoke driver, there were loads of people there, lots of media there, and we were all like, oh, you're kind of like kids in a candy shop when you're there. I'll let you into a little secret. It doesn't matter how many new drivers you've seen, how many new golf ball releases you've seen, how many new sets of irons you've seen. There's always something there where people go, look at that, what's that? And that's exactly what these brand new Callaway Paradym AI Smoke HL hybrids were. We kept hitting the drivers and we hit the fairway woods, and then we were like, you know what, that's all good and well, these are going to be good, yes, the ball speed's going to be fantastic and they're going to be a little bit more forgiving, but show me that 8 hybrid, give me that 33-degree hybrid and let me hit some shots to that flag. And there were quite a few of us, myself was there, Matt Lockyer was there, Chris was there, Hannah Holden from National Club Golfer was there, and we all had a little bit of a competition seeing just how high we could hit these balls and how low we could hit the balls by using this 8 hybrid. I think it's fantastic, it's a load of fun, but also it serves a purpose by making golf a little bit easier for a lot of golfers. So if you are in the market for something that's going to be a lot more forgiving, I'd say a bit more forgiving, but a lot more forgiving, take this review with a pinch of salt. I'm testing them to see how versatile they can be, if I could potentially use them. I would never use these clubs because I don't necessarily need to. I would lose out more than I would probably gain. The juice wouldn't be worth the squeeze, but that's not to say that I won't be using these clubs in some videos moving forward, because to be honest, I find it really, really, really enjoyable. I know you guys do as well. Now, I must say, one of the factors that would be quite interesting that would put a lot of golfers off is, do you want your golf bag looking like this? I know a lot of golfers whose golf bag does look like this. My dad's golf bag looks like this. My mum's golf bag looks like this, although not quite as neat and tidy. I think there's pretty much golf clubs everywhere in my mum's golf bag. But would you want to have a bag full of head covers, or would you just not bother with the head covers on the hybrids, and would you just have them clatting around in the bag like that? Because that would do my head in. I'm starting to get into the swing of this and really starting to enjoy what these clubs are about. So we're going to talk tech as well, because these do feature the brand new AI design smart face, and that is designed to optimize performance by using swing data from thousands of real golfers. Callaway claim that this is a leap forward in its AI journey. So not quite a quantum leap forward in its AI journey, like they said in the drivers, but a leap forward nevertheless. It also features technology such as the contemporary shaping for modern golfers. So the new AI Smoke HL model features a shallower profile to promote a high, easy launch. Additionally, a more pronounced sole chamber, and that offers enhanced turf interaction, very similar to the V-Steel soles you will remember on the TaylorMade hybrids and fairway woods. You'll also see that these clubs do feature an innovative tungsten speed cartridge that's in the bottom of the club there. That's designed to redistribute mass, to relocate CG, and make these clubs just again a little bit easier to launch. So jam-packed full of tech. Let's see exactly how the lower lofted clubs do manage. Launching at HL may well be a good option for a lot of people off the tee if you struggle with a driver or a fairway wood. Okay, so we will now go with the 6 hybrid. So we've gone from the 8 to the 6. We're going to finish a little bit higher up as well. But for me, this is where you will start to see more people who find it acceptable to have the hybrids in the bag. A 6 hybrid, which does come in at 27 degrees of loft. So these lofts do move in groups of 3. I think this looks really good. I love the colour scheme of it. I love that tungsten weight look in the bottom. Hopefully that wouldn't get too much kind of mud and stuff in there. So I've set a green out here at 196 yards. A 6 iron for me would usually be around 180 to 185. So we're potentially gaining a club here. Are we losing more than we are gaining? Let's see if we can just try and attack this flag like we would with a normal 6. And see if we can potentially hit a couple of greens in regulation. Straight away you can see how high that's gone. This is going to be something that a lot of people do really enjoy. That's just trying to cling onto the front edge, 188 yards carry. So not a lot further than I would anticipate my usual 6 to go. You saw the comparison numbers of the 8 irons. And that's the shot that I'm more interested in, because that, although felt powerful, felt really toey as well. I actually didn't catch that very well at all. 185 carry. So one of the things I'm starting to see when I get into the lower lofted clubs such as the 6 is a little bit more consistency. Let's go a couple more. Let's see if I can try and get some more distance out there with this 6 iron. Then we'll move up to an even lower lofted club and see if potentially these could just be a great hybrid replacement for your long irons instead of all the way through the bag. Part of me is a little bit disappointed we haven't seen a 9 iron and a wedge in these clubs. I think if you've gone all the way down to the 8, why not just release a full set like the guys at 11 have done with their mega forgiving hybrids? I think there will be a market for people who do want mega forgiving high lofted hybrids. And the reason I know that is because my dad is certainly one of them. Right, we're going to have a little bit of a test with this 6 hybrid now. We're going to see how low I can hit it and potentially how far I can hit it. Then we're going to see how high I can hit it and how soft we can get it to land. Hopefully, I would anticipate if I do this shot, the first one will be a lot longer than the second. It'll be a little bit more of a kind of stinger ball flight. You can see when I try and get these clubs to go low, they do start to go left on me. And I do think that is down to the offset that's on them. But a lot of people who are going to be testing these clubs will struggle with a bit of a slice, won't they? So I think it's important to think about what your miss hit is and potentially what you want from these clubs. That's got to be longer, is it? 199 carry. So for iron replacement now, or for hybrid, you will see this is 21 degrees of loft. Again, we do have that adjustable hosel where you can change loft and face angle. That's potentially why these clubs are knocking on so expensive. They are jam-packed full of technology, but also jam-packed full of adjustability. And these also come with a nice lightweight shaft as well. This actually has surprised me. This 4 hybrid especially, and the 3 hybrid, look very nice, look very pleasing. I feel like I could pretty much game this hybrid just the way it looks. It doesn't have too much kind of surface area in the back. They've not changed the shape of it massively. They've basically changed the loft as like in the set of hybrids, and to be honest, not too much offset on there either. So very surprised that that 4 hybrid does look as pleasing to me as it does. At 220 yards we have this green at. Can we hit this green 3 times in a row? It's asking a lot. That felt incredible. Look how high that's gone. You can really tell what these clubs are designed for, just to get the ball up in the air. Go on! Oh, 206. That's the only problem with that high launch. It does, that spun at 6,000. That is a lot of spin. So if you're trying to get this ball airborne, the high launch hybrids could potentially be for you. That's the worst strike we've had. And how far is that going to go? Really testing the forgiveness of these clubs. It's gone 197 with a terrible strike that was out of the AI smart face. Right, come on. I said 3 in a row. We've not hit 1. Can we get it there? Right, that felt good. That felt really strong. Is it a bit further? 208. Consistency-wise, I'm really pleased with this. I think they also give you a little bit of feedback, which I wasn't anticipating to get with these clubs. That one. Be on it. Be on it. Go. Go. It's got to be. It's 200 in the air. 2. Oh, it's ever so short. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this review of the brand new Callaway Paradym AI Smoke Hybrid family. I think these are really interesting. I think they could really help a lot of people with their game. Are they priced out a little bit? Potentially, but I can't wait to see if people end up with these in the bag, especially fitted with all the adjustments in 2024. If you've enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below. And apart from that, I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.